Hi everyone and welcome to our webinar. Thank you for tuning in and listening. I'll be your host for today. My name is Radhika Kotak and I work here at the marketing department at Railbookers. If you have any questions throughout this webinar, feel free to ask in the question box displayed on the right hand side and I will answer as many as I can at the end. If you want to order one of our brochures, you can visit www.railbookers.co.uk/request-brochure to order a brochure. Or you can simply email me on radhika.kotak@railbookers.com and I'm more than happy to send one out in the post to you. So, why book with Railbookers? I'm going to tell you a little bit about us, but I'm hoping you already know the most of it. So we are a team of rail experts, or we like to call ourselves the self-confessed train geeks, with extensive knowledge of the best routes and best timings of the rail systems throughout the world. We have direct partnerships with rail companies around the world, meaning we have access to special rates and availability, which is not accessible to the public. And by booking with us, you get complete flexibility, meaning you can book your holiday for 2019 or even 2020 when tickets aren't released to the public yet. And of course, tailor make it to fit your exact requirements. So all you have to do is sit back, relax, and let us take care of the hard work. We know that with so many routes, trains, languages, and providers, booking a holiday by rail can be confusing and stressful. So that's where we step in. All you have to do is sit back, relax, and get on board. How amazing is that? And all that these fantastic reasons are why we have won so many awards here at Railbookers. We are able to go all around the world, but especially focus on Europe, USA, and Canada. We are Amtrak's official tour operator here in the UK. Again, a similar process. Give us a call and let us know what it is that you want, and our rail experts can put this together for you. Our rail experts have undertaken serious training for Amtrak vacation holidays too, so don't worry, we can build this for you with no issues whatsoever. As you can see on the screen, these are just some of the companies that we work with directly around the world, which means we can get the best rates and availability for you at any time. You see all these colours on the map. Those are just different rail systems just in Europe, and none of them talk to each other. But guess what? We have direct contracts with absolutely all of them. Many of you are familiar with our sister brand Amtrak Vacations, in which we have packages on the Canadian. And of course, not to forget that we also do Via Rail and Rocky Mountain Air. Do you want to have breakfast in London, lunch in Paris, and dinner in Switzerland? Do you know whether you want to take the Gothard Pass or the Gothard Tunnel? Well, good news. We know absolutely all of this. So just come to us for expert advice. You can give us a call and we're more than happy to help you. So these are the holidays that we provide. As you may already know, we specialize in tailor-made holidays. So just let us know what works for you. Whatever it is that you want to do, whether you want to fly from your local airport, spend a few nights in a certain city, just let us know and we can arrange that for you. And of course, we specialize in scenic rail journeys. We will have a look at some scenic views today. We also provide luxury and private journeys too, which is perfect if you're celebrating a big birthday, anniversary, or simply just want to travel in style. We also do city breaks too, so you can travel along with us even if you don't have as much time. Whether you want to go to Amsterdam, Paris, or the south of France, come to us and we can arrange absolutely everything for you. You can be very surprised on how far you can get by rail in such a short amount of time. We also provide rail and sail trips. We have loads of customers who absolutely love a cruise. We can provide a rail holiday before or after a cruise holiday. Whatever it is that you prefer is something we can definitely offer. We also do lakes and mountain trips for those who really want to soak up the views and scenery. Here you can see the top destinations here at Railbookers from Italy, Switzerland, Spain, Portugal, USA, Canada, and Scandinavia. These destinations are high in demand here at Railbookers and so popular. Italy and Switzerland, of course, offer some of the most amazing scenic train journeys around the world, with beautiful views whilst travelling around. From the Swiss tourist trains to travelling around Florence and Venice. And Spain and Portugal. Spain and Portugal are super popular here too. Some people like to enjoy a city break and then turn their holiday into a beach one too, which is super popular this year, and we can do this. So just give us a call and we can get this put together for you. And whether it's a coast-to-coast trip down the USA or Canadian Rockies, we love to put together trips like this and let you experience them. And lastly, Scandinavia. Scandinavia is so popular because of the beauty, but how fast it is to travel around Scandinavia because of the high-speed trains that run so regularly. So let's move on to the first holiday of the webinar. This holiday is so popular here at Railbookers. Discover two of the world's most scenic train journeys, the Glacier Express and the Bernina Express. Enjoy Switzerland's scenery on this classic 4-night holiday with stops in cities of Interlaken and Chur. If you want to extend the number of days for your holiday, no problem, just give us a call and we can do so. So your journey begins by taking a Eurostar to Paris transferred onto a TGV train to Basel. Speed through the French region, passing the French villages and the beautiful countryside before arriving into Basel. On arrival, change onto a direct service travelling into Interlaken. When you have arrived, check into your hotel. Once settled, you can head out to the city centre, enjoy a pre-cocktail dinner from the top floor of the Metropole Hotel, taking in incredible views of the city. Whilst in Interlaken, why not take a trip on the famous Jungfrau Mountain that travels to one of the highest train stations in Europe? We here at Railbookers believe that that's always a must. Travel through the tunnels made of solid alpine rock before arriving at the Jungfrau. And of course, not to forget that the Great Altek Glacier, which begins on the Jungfrau Mountain. Just give us a call to add this exciting excursion to your holiday. That is not a problem at all. Check out of your hotel after breakfast and make your way to the train station for a journey to Brig. The train rides over the rails of the spectacular Lotsberg Mountain and the Kandersteg en route to Brig. On arrival, you can board the Glacier Express and enjoy the panoramic view of the Swiss Alps and Brig through to Chur. You can travel in comfort aboard what is the world's slowest express train. You can enjoy the beauty of the mountain forest, peaceful alpine meadows, and lush valleys. The oldest city in Switzerland, Chur, is situated in the deep valley formed by the Rhine and has a rich and powerful history for you to enjoy. And after an early breakfast, depart from Chur on the Bernina Express to Tirano via St. Moritz. The train crosses the Alps and offers breathtaking views from the panoramic carriages. Pass over the spectacular viaducts along the mountain streams and glaciers. Be sure not to miss the impressive Landwasser viaduct, which will appear on your right side before the Filisseur. Don't forget that food is available to buy on the train, so if you are hungry at any point, you can purchase something. The line finishes in the Italian border of Tirano. You will have time for a bite to eat before you head back on the train to Chur. And when your holiday has come to an end, you can check out of your hotel and travel back from Chur to Basel and on to Paris, before catching the Eurostar back to London. Or, of course, if you prefer, you can catch a flight. Just let us know what works for you, and we're more than happy to put this together for you. Moving on to another awesome holiday here at Railbookers. Again, so popular. You can enjoy a flight from the UK to Zurich and make the most of your 8-day Swiss pass for the scenic rail journey to historic St. Moritz. You can start with a 2-night stay in the Grand St. Moritz, from where you can take a ride on board the stunning Bernina Express train. Enjoy a relaxing stroll around the lake and the chic town itself. The first real alpine holiday destination for the international jet set. You can visit the city centre, ice skating ring in summer, and even enjoy the classic glitz and glamour of the St. Moritz Casino. Whatever it is that you want to do, it is possible. And after breakfast, you can embark on one of the world's most scenic train lines into Italy, the Bernina Express. The Bernina Express is an amazing journey from the snow-capped heights of the Alps and the Bernina Pass itself down into the Poschiavo Valley and the vineyards surrounding Tirano. A stop is made for traditional pizza in Tirano before returning north again on the Bernina Express to melt away into the inspiring scenery, which changes drastically in the afternoon light. We always recommend here that your cameras are fully charged, as this is a journey you would not want to miss. And when you have enjoyed your stay, you can enjoy the full views of Switzerland's most famous journey, the Glacier Express. The train, otherwise known as the slowest express train in the world, and the winds over the numerous high passes and mendes past many small Swiss lakes and villages until pulling into Zermatt, nearly 8 hours after departure. Whilst in Zermatt, you can enjoy the Gornergrat day trip. Take an exciting ride to the Gornergrat Cogwell Railway, which climbs from 1,604 meters above sea level to 3,090 meters in just 33 minutes. From the top, take in one of the most spectacular panoramas in all of Switzerland, with the iconic outline of the Matterhorn, as well as the surrounding peaks and glaciers all around you. Take the same route back to Zermatt, which you can enjoy numerous small bars and restaurants on the car-free roads of this beautiful village. So make the most of your Swiss pass on this holiday by travelling to Lucerne at the time of your choosing. The journey of around 3 hours will simply involve a change of trains in Visp. Enjoy some wonderful views across Lake Geneva and get around the city easily. Lucerne is the smallest city in the world to have a metro. And of course, you can enjoy breakfast at your hotel before taking a short trip to Montrex, where you will board the Golden Pass train. The line rises steeply at first, passing sloping back gardens onto one side, and amazing views of Lake Geneva and the Swiss Riviera on other. The train passes through the mountain tunnel at Jaman. From here, the train follows the Sim Valley down into Interlaken between lakes. And from here makes one final change onto the train Lucerne. On arrival in Lucerne, check in for a hotel night stay for 3. Of course, if you want to extend the number of days, we can do so. Just let us know and we're more than happy to help. You can also enjoy the Pilaret day trip, which includes the top of the steepest cogwheel railway in the world. The cogwheel railway operates between May and November, whilst in other times you can reach the top via spectacular aerial gondola and cableway. At the top, you'll find historic Pilatus Com Hotel and restaurant where you can enjoy refreshments, or you can enjoy a number of walking trails. And not to forget that the Jungfrau day trip too. Take a short hop onto Interlaken, where you will board this historic railway line to Europe's highest railway station at 3,454 meters above sea level. The Jungfrau is sandwiched between the huge peaks of the Monk and Eger mountains, and the Jungfrau railway line runs the final 9K in tunnel through these mountains, where you can still enjoy spectacular views through windows built in the mountainside. This is a restaurant where you can visit for some food, and is also to believe the world's highest chocolate shop. On your way back from the mountain, this route takes you to the village of Lauterbrunnen, from where you can get a good view of the gorgeous waterfall. Enjoy your final evening in the medieval lakeside Lucerne, and enjoy a leisurely breakfast, and then take a 1-hour trip to Zurich Airport for your flight home. Or if you want to come back via rail, we can do this, and we are more than happy to put this together for you. Again, just let us know what works for you. So let's move on to another fantastic holiday here at Railbookers. There is just so much to do. If at any point after this webinar you want to find out a little bit more information, just give us a call on 0203 780 2222, and we're more than happy to help. So, travel to Geneva from UK by air, then transfer onto a train from the airport to Montreux. If you prefer to travel from London via rail the whole way, this is possible too, so just let us know. Upon arrival, make your way to the hotel and check in for an overnight stay. In the evening, you can enjoy a lovely meal, relax, or even take a stroll along the stunning lakefront promenade. Enjoy your breakfast at your hotel before making your way to the rail station and joining on to the Golden Pass train. As the journey begins, the routes rise above Lake Geneva, offering amazing views. And after breakfast, you will climb Europe's highest altitude railway station on Jungfrau's Mountain, at a colossal of 3,454 meters high. The journey takes you to Kleideschidig before reaching the station, which is well known for its mountain restaurant and huskies. And after a spectacular day of sightseeing, return to the hotel for a second night hotel stay. And moving on to Care, depart in Interlaken and travel to Brig by train, over the incredible Lotsberg Mountain, where you will meet the Glacier Express. On board the train, follow the tracks of the majestic Swiss Alps on the journey from Brig to Care. The train gently glides along the rail through the peaceful alpine meadows, deep valleys, and lush forests to Care. And the following day, of course, you can enjoy your breakfast at your hotel and take the Bernina Express for the final part of the trip to Tirano via St. Moritz. The views along the journey are absolutely incredible. A stop will be made in Tirano or Poccilavo for a lunch, and you'll be transported back to Care for the last night stay of your holiday. And when you have enjoyed this beautiful holiday, you can make your way back via train to Zurich from Care. On arrival, make your way to the airport for a flight back to the UK. Or if you prefer to travel back by train, that's something we can definitely do too. Let's move on to the next holiday here at Railbookers. Experience some of the most stunning peaks of Switzerland firsthand on this scenic holiday by rail. You can start your journey from London with a Eurostar to Paris and then on to Basel via high-speed train. On arrival in Basel, you can check in for an overnight stay. Of course, like previously mentioned in this webinar, if you want to extend the number of days that you're here for, do let us know and we can put this together for you. There is just so much to do in Basel. You can walk around Basel's Old Town, one of the prettiest and most architecturally diverse in Europe, and of course enjoy a tasty meal at one of the brilliant restaurants around. And when you have enjoyed your stay at Basel, you can make your way to Wengen. You can use your Swiss Flexi Pass and jump on board a train and travel through the gorgeous alpine views the entire way. From Basel to Interlaken and then through to Lauterbrunnen to Wengen. On arrival in Wengen, you can check in for a 5-night stay and begin to explore the city. There's just so much to do here. The picture-perfect town lies at the foot of the Jungfrau, with activities available all year round. Whilst in Wengen, you can enjoy your Swiss Flexi Pass to discover many attractions of the Alpine village, which includes scenic hikes, skiing, cable car rides, and other excursions. You can also enjoy that Wengen is a car-free village, which is perfect for long walks and hiking. Whilst in Wengen, you can enjoy the Jungfrau day trip and the Wengschilthorn day trip. Both amazing trips to enjoy, and of course, if you want further information on them, just give us a call and we're more than happy to help. And after your breakfast in the morning, you can check out your hotel from Wengen and begin your journey to Paris via Lauterbrunnen, Interlaken, and Basel. Whilst travelling around, you can enjoy the breathtaking scenes from your window. And once arrived in Paris, you can check in for an overnight stay. Of course, if you want to extend this, that's not a problem at all. We can do so, so just let us know. And when you have enjoyed your amazing holiday, you can check out of your hotel and use your metro ticket to return to the Eurostar station for your journey back to the UK. Moving on to another awesome holiday here at Railbookers. Discover Verona, the riverside Shakespearean romance in style via France, Switzerland, and Austria. Depart London aboard a high-speed Eurostar service to Paris, and on arrival transfer to the Gare de Lyon for your own onward journey to Zurich. Travel through the French countryside of the Swiss border, crossing to arrive into Zurich just in time for a delicious dinner. You can check in for a 2-night stay, but if you want to extend this, that's not a problem at all. There's just so much to do in Zurich. It's a dazzling city of culture and art, with over 50 museums in the city alone. You can then make your way to Lugano via train from Zurich. The journey itself is breathtaking, with beautiful scenery along the way. Lugano has so much to offer, from designer boutiques, beautiful museums, and historic churches. Or why not visit Lake Lugano's peak, such as the Monte San Salvatore or the Monte Brie, both offering fabulous views. And after an early breakfast in Lugano, you can catch the Bernina Express bus, which treats you to a marvelous alpine scenery and takes you from Lugano to Tirano. From here, board the bright red carriages of the Bernina Express. The panoramic window offer picture-perfect scenery, so you're sure not to miss absolutely anything. Travel through the sheer rocks and switchback tunnels alongside the mountains and streams of the glacier before arriving into Kur. You can check in for your hotel stay. If you want to extend this, just let us know, and we're more than happy to do so. In the morning, you will travel from Kur to Innsbruck. Innsbruck is reached via spectacular alpine scenery, the Arlberg Pass. The mountain meadows where you'll be delighted around every twist and turn of the tracks. On arrival in Innsbruck, you can check in for your overnight stay. Surrounded by the snow-capped mountains, Innsbruck has gained the reputation of an impressive Austrian holiday destination due to its fantastic winter sporting events and impressive historical monuments. And after you have enjoyed your stay in Innsbruck, you can make your way to Verona. You can take the train from Innsbruck through the Alps via the Brenner Pass route. The scenic train journey takes you through the alpine meadows past the snowy peaks before travelling around Lake Garda and arriving into Verona. This is known to be one of the most spectacular rail journeys in the whole of Europe. Once arriving in Verona, you can check in for a hotel night stay of 2 nights. We can extend this, of course, don't worry, the choice is yours, like previously mentioned in the webinar before. There is just so much to do, with stunning architecture, fine Italian food, and Shakespearean romance. We can also discuss to organise opera tickets whilst you're here. So just give us a call and we can add this in and discuss further. And when your holiday has come to an end, you can make your way back to the UK with a flight. Or if you prefer to return via rail, that's something we can do too via Turin. Just give us a call to find out more. This is our last holiday of the webinar, but one of my favourites and very popular here at Railbookers. I do think I've saved the best till last, sorry. So to begin your holiday, you can fly from London to Zurich. Take the train from Zurich to Lucerne and check in for a hotel stay for 2 nights. Again, like I've mentioned many times on this webinar, if you want to extend this, we can do so. And if you don't want to fly and prefer to take the train from London via Paris to Basel and Lucerne, we can arrange this too. When in Lucerne, spend your time seeing Lucerne's best attractions. The Jesuit Church, which was built in the 17th century, the Glacier Garden, which exhibits the glacier potholes from the last ice age, is also a must-see. You can also enjoy a paddle cruiser ride across the beautiful Lake Lucerne en route to Fluen, and relish in the amazing views of the snow-capped mountains along the way. You will then board the scenic Gotthard Panoramic Express for a lovely journey along the historic Gotthard railway line. A handy thing to remember is that there's a photography coach on the train where you can take all the pictures you want. So do make sure your camera is fully charged with battery. When arriving in Lugano, you can check in for a 2-night stay. However, if you want to extend this, like I previously mentioned, we can do so. Lugano is located in Switzerland, right on the Italian border, and offers all the loveliness of Switzerland, but also with a Mediterranean flair. If you are interested in architecture, then this is the place you need to visit. You can visit the open-air museum, which features scale models of the most famous buildings and monuments in Switzerland. And when your holiday has come to an end, you can take the train from Lugano to Zurich Airport for your flight back to the UK. Or if you prefer to come back via rail, then you can do so with a stopover in Milan. Just let us know what works for you and we can do that. We are more than happy to help, so just give us a call on 0203 780 2222. And these are just some of the other holidays that are super popular here at Railbookers. Florence via the Alps, Ultimate Canada by rail with Rockies, Paris and Barcelona, Ultimate Berlin, Prague, Vienna and Budapest, and the Venice Simplon Orient Express. So of course, all these reasons are why you should book any holiday here with us at Railbookers. Like previously mentioned, just give us a call and we're more than happy to help. With a team of rail experts here, we can put together the perfect holiday for you. Don't forget that you can order our brochure from our website at www.railbookers.co.uk/request-brochure. Or simply email me on radhika.kotak@railbookers.com and I can get one sent out to you. That's not a problem at all. And when you're ready to book, you can give us a call on 0203 780 2222 and we are more than happy to help. Or, of course, you can visit your local travel agent who, again, would be more sure to happy to help. You can view all the destinations on our website too at www.railbookers.co.uk and click on destinations. And because you all tuned into this awesome webinar, you get £25 off per person on your next rail holiday. Just give us a call to claim this and one of our rail experts can add this on for you. And there can only be one lucky winner from today's webinar who will win a massive £50 off towards their next rail holiday by train. The winner of today's webinar is Gillian Heap. Well done, and we will be in touch on how to claim your voucher. So we will now move on to answering some of the many questions that we've received in today's webinar. Don't worry if I don't get to answer yours. Someone will get back to you, as no question here goes unanswered. So let's have a look. How do I order a brochure? Simply go onto our website, www.railbookers.com, and you can scroll down to the bottom where it states request brochure. Or you can email me on radhika.kotak@railbookers.com and I'm more than happy to send one out in the post to you. I joined late. Can I get a copy of this presentation? Yes, of course you can. We are recording this presentation and we'll email a link of it to everyone within 24 hours, so don't worry at all. Does Railbookers do luxury trains such as the Belmont, Royal Scotsman or the Rocky Mountaineer in Canada? Yes, the answer is yes to both of those questions. Of course we do here. We do the Royal Scotsman, the Rocky Mountaineer, we can do the Venice Simplon Orient Express and the Eastern and Oriental Express. Just give us a call and we're more than happy to put something together for you. Can I fly back from a destination if I wanted to? That's a great question, and of course you can fly back. If you wanted to fly back as opposed to coming back by rail, that's not a problem at all. We can do that for you. You can also choose the airport that you want to fly back to, whichever suits you best. We are fully ATOL protected. Just give us a call and let us know exactly what it is that you want to do, and we can put this together for you. Can I extend my stay in certain cities if I wanted to? Of course you can. You can extend the number of stays you want to in each city. You can move on to different destinations. The choice is yours. Like I said before, leave it up to our rail experts. Let them know what it is that you want and we can take care of all the hard work here at Railbookers. That's not a problem at all. I think that's all we have time for today. Thank you so much for tuning into our webinar. You can give us a call on 0203 780 2222 to find out any information about the holidays shown in today's webinar. Thank you so much for listening and I hope to see you next time. Thank you and bye-bye.